So I had the privilege of meeting Connie in 2008 when I came to Cedarville, and she was the course coordinator for complex care, and she literally took me under her wing. And I just remember her teaching me so much about, as a new faculty, as a novice faculty, about how I needed to have the courage to raise the bar high for academics in nursing for students, and then how to empower students to be able to achieve those high goals that she would set for them. And I benefited from that, and students benefited from that. And that was in complex care and in pharmacology. And she taught me to love pharmacology and how we could make pharmacology fun for students. And so that's been a lasting impact for me and for students.
As a faculty in the School of Nursing, Connie was always well prepared. She studied very hard. She took her role very seriously. And as a faculty, she was pretty rigorous. I mean, I think if you ask her students, they would say that she held the bar high. As I worked with her at Student Health, I saw a different side of Connie, which was her love of learning, her desire to serve the Lord, and her compassion and kindness. And I started to realize that those two qualities actually go together. That rigorous nature that she had in the classroom was because she held herself to a high standard, to a rigorous standard. And I think that the more you know, the more prepared you are, the better you can take care of patients. And that's where that compassion comes in. She wants to be prepared and know all about whatever condition the student might have so that she can take good care of them. One of the things that I admire most about Connie is her thirst for knowledge. She's always seeking to learn more. When I walk into her office, a lot of times she's either doing a webinar or something like that. She's studying up on things, always up on the latest things. I really admire that. And then the other thing I admire about Connie is her willingness to admit what she doesn't know. She's very knowledgeable, but none of us know everything. And what I really appreciate about Connie is that if she doesn't know something, she doesn't pretend. She's just very open and vulnerable about it, and then she seeks to learn about it.
Connie's contributions to the School of Nursing have been immense. She came in 1992. She brought her critical care and emergency room expertise and experience. She taught seniors in the complex care management class for years. She was the coordinator of that, and that was a lot of work and a very big responsibility. So these students had the evidence-based practice education that they needed to graduate with the BSN, but also to pass the national exam, which is what our goal is for all of our graduates, to be a registered nurse and to practice giving that care. But not only did she teach with expertise, she taught how to use nursing as a ministry for Christ. And that was the bottom line. And she did it every day for many years.
So for Connie, making the transition from the classroom to the Student Health Center, I would imagine would be tricky, and Connie did it superbly. We appreciated her knowledge that she brought with her, and she came to us in 2017 as a full-time nurse practitioner. That was also a big transition for UMS, and Connie helped us smooth that transition out from having contracted physicians that are coming and going every day to having a full-time nurse practitioner. We appreciate Connie's work in that and helping to pave the way to this new healthcare model for UMS. So her contribution to student health has been huge. I appreciate Connie's kindness, her love for the Lord, her love for everything about every visit that she does with a student, wanting to go the extra mile and take the best care possible for that student. During the pandemic, when the athletes weren't getting enough food, Connie made a phone call. And she has just been very much an advocate for our patients and terrific to work with, and a great team member for UMS. Connie, we appreciate so much how you have become such a important member of the team at UMS.
So Connie, I just want to thank you for sharing so much with me, for being an example of a godly woman, for sharing your expertise and your experience in simulation with me, for your sense of humor, for your patience with me, and just the example and the fun that we had for many years. You will be deeply missed by students and faculty, and especially me.
So Connie, I would say thank you for taking me into your home and under your wing as a new faculty, and you and Marty both are a perfect display, a reflection of Christ's love, and I appreciate that. And everything that you do matters, and you taught me that. And even down to the meal that you serve, how you treat people in every single interaction. So I appreciate that, and I'm thankful for that. I encourage you and Marty to take this next season of your life and to just really enjoy one another and do the things that you want to do because you've spent your life serving others.